Good morning, children. Today we will discuss about the next topic, that is balancing of the redox reaction. How to balance a redox reaction. In your lower classes you must have learned to balance a chemical equation just by hit and trial method. Okay, एक simple equation अगर तुम्हें दिया जाए और उसको तुम्हें balance करने के बोलेंगे तो you will be able to do it. Say for example, if you have Zn plus HCl giving you ZnCl2 plus H2, है ना. This is the reaction of an acid with a metal. It will give you the corresponding salt with release of hydrogen. If this is the equation given to you, you are asked to balance this equation. You can easily balance it. See here, here you have 2 chlorine. That means I have to put a 2 here so that I can balance the chlorine here. So here 2 chlorine, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen. So this equation is balanced. So for simple equation, hit and trial method is okay. But for balancing redox reactions which are ionic in nature and which are the other redox reactions also, there are certain methods. So we are discussing 2 of the methods, that is oxidation number method and half reaction method. These are the 2 reactions which methods which you are going to learn in your classes. ठीक है, तो पहले हम लोग एक रिएक्शन ले लेते हैं and try to understand with first oxidation number method. Then we can go to the half reaction method. See, there are certain steps written in your books to follow which for balancing a equation, an ionic equation or the other redox equation. So just by reading them you will not be able to understand. So we will go one by one. Okay. Our step 1 is to write the equation in the proper manner. Okay. In the ionic, if this is an ionic equation, so you can just write the equation first, Cr2O7 2 minus plus ये इसको हम कहते हैं skeletal equation. First you write the skeletal equation giving you Cr plus 3 plus Fe plus 3. सब aqueous forms में है, ठीक है, all are in the aqueous form, ठीक है. Now next step, you just observe whether the atoms are balanced or not. Here you can see 2 Cr, while here you can see only 1 Cr. So first you balance that atom and write it as Cr2O7 2 minus plus Fe plus 2 giving you 2 Cr plus 3 plus Fe plus 3. So this is written. Okay, this is the first step. First step is to write the skeletal equation properly. You have written it a balanced looking at the number of atoms. Okay, here you have 2 chromium, so we will put here 2 chromium. But simply balancing the atoms is not considered to be balancing of the redox reaction. Here you also have to take care of the charges. Now charges are not balanced. Also you find here oxygen, here there is no oxygen. So it is not balanced. Don't think that balancing the chromium atom it will get balanced. Okay. The second step is to find out which substance is oxidized and which substance is reduced. Okay. For that you are supposed to write the oxidation number of every element which you are observing here. Abhi Cr ka we do not know, but oxygen we know it should be -2. Okay. Fe, it is a monoatomic atom, that means उसके ऊपर जो charge है वही उसका oxidation state होगा. So here it will be +2. ठीक है. Chromium, again it is a monoatomic atom. Iron, so it will be having a +3 oxidation state because that is the charge on the chromium. Okay. Fe का ऊपर +3 चार्ज है, मतलब वही हो गया उसका ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. रह गया क्रोमियम का. सो क्रोमियम का वी कैन फाइंड. सो व्हाट इज इट, 2x ले लेते हैं फॉर द क्रोमियम एंड देर आर 7 ऑक्सीजन विच each of them having -2 oxidation state, and that should be equated to -2. That is the overall charge on the ion. So you have 2x minus 14 is equal to minus 2. So 2x is equal to 14 minus 2, which is equal to 12. So x is 12 by 2, which is equal to 6. ठीक है. So here you get the oxidation state of chromium as 6 plus 6. ठीक है. Now chromium जो है it is going from plus 6 oxidation state to plus 3 oxidation state. So naturally there is a decrease in the oxidation number. Okay, here you find decrease in oxidation number. What is the decrease? That is we represent by n. Decrease in the oxidation state is यहाँ +6 से +3 हो रहा है, मतलब 3 का डिक्रीज हो रहा है ना, 3 नंबर्स का डिक्रीज हो रहा है. यू राइट देयर 3. ओके. नेक्स्ट Fe goes from +2 to +3, मतलब there is an increase in the oxidation number. There is an increase in oxidation number. कितने का increase है? 1 का increase है. ठीक है. Next thing very careful you should be, that is you should see how many chromium atoms do you observe here. There are 2 chromium atoms. मतलब ये जो हमने +6 लिखा है that is the oxidation state of 1 chromium atom, but there are 2 chromium atoms. So यहाँ जो भी वैल्यू हमने n is equal to 3 लिखा है ना, उसके साथ you have to multiply a 2 because the number of chromium atom here it is 2 at the reactant side only. Don't look at the product side, at the reactant side. Okay, so ये जो हमने अभी लिखा that becomes your step 2. Okay, so you have found out the increase in oxidation number and decrease in, this is increase in oxidation number and decrease in oxidation number. तो मतलब 6 है. Next what should you do? What is the next step? You should make these 2 numbers equal. ये जो increase in oxidation number and decrease in oxidation number, that numbers you should make equal. How can you make it equal? You can make it equal by multiplying here by 6. Okay, when I multiply here by 6, I get n is equal to 6. Already n is equal to 6 is here. So this 6 has to be multiplied with Fe and Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3. So you have made your oxidation numbers equal. Increase in oxidation number and decrease in oxidation number. So that is your step 3. Okay, so now you can write your equation properly. Cr2O7 2 minus plus यहाँ पे 6 हमने मल्टीप्लाई किया तो मतलब 6 Fe plus 2 लिखने का, plus 6 Fe plus 2 giving you 2 Cr plus 3. Keep as it is because there we don't have to make any change because यहाँ पे 6 है, यहाँ 6 है, we haven't multiplied anything here. So you will keep it as 2 Cr plus 3 plus what is the next thing? Next you will observe 6 Fe plus 3. इतना clear हो गया? So we have balanced the increase in oxidation number and decrease in oxidation number. Okay. Now what is the step 4? Step 4 is to balance all oxygen and hydrogen atoms. Balance all oxygen and hydrogen atoms. So in this equation do you find hydrogen atom? No. Do you find oxygen atom? We have oxygen atom here on the left hand side. So let us balance the oxygen atom. Okay. So Cr2O7. How can you balance the oxygen atoms when we don't have at all oxygen atoms? For that you have to take the help of H2O and H plus. Hydrogen atom balance करने के लिए H plus तब ही लेंगे when you are asked to balance the redox reaction in acidic medium. If you are asked to balance the redox reaction in basic medium, then you will take OH minus. Remember it. So let me give this question as balance the redox reaction in acidic medium. Okay. So if I put it specifically as balance the equation in acidic medium. acidic medium. Acidic medium में you should take it as you should balance it in presence of H plus ion. Okay, remember that. Okay, now coming back here, we have Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6Fe plus 2 giving you 2Cr plus 3 plus 6Fe plus 3. Okay, इस तरफ मेरे पास 7 ऑक्सीजन है तो मुझे यहाँ पे भी 7 ऑक्सीजन चाहिए, तो उसके लिए मैं 7H2O लिखूंगी बिकॉज 7O आई गॉट इट हियर. ठीक है, बट वॉट इज नाउ बीइंग अनबैलेंस्ड. हियर यू हैव 7 into 2 14 hydrogen, but here you don't have hydrogen. So what you will do, you will add here plus 14H plus. Why we added as H plus? Because your equation has to be balanced in acidic medium. Clear? So now we'll write it properly. Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 Fe plus 2 plus 14H plus gives you 2Cr plus 3 plus 6Fe plus 3 plus 7H2O. अब सभी देख लो कि सब कुछ बैलेंस्ड है कि नहीं, चार्ज के साथ देखने का. ओके, हाउ मेनी क्रोमियम? 2 chromium. So here also 2 chromium, it is balanced. Oxygen 7, here also oxygen 7 balanced. 6 Fe atoms, इधर भी 6 Fe है, balanced है. 14H plus, that means 7 into 2 14H, दोनों तरफ बैलेंस हो गया. अभी चार्ज कितना है देखो, यहाँ पे कितना है, प्लस 14 चार्ज है. 6 into 2 becomes plus 12 चार्ज, प्लस 12 चार्ज, और यहाँ पे एक -2 चार्ज है तो वो -2 चार्ज. So total what is the charge here? It will become 10 plus 14 which is equal to plus 24 charge है यहाँ पे. Means total positive charge I am having 24 here. Here also you check whether you are having 24 positive charges or not. Here I have plus 6 and here I have plus 18. So 18 plus 4 which is equal to plus 24. तो इधर charges भी balance हो गया. So this equation now is considered to be a balanced redox equation. This is a balanced redox equation. I hope you followed this. Okay, you can copy down. Now let us do this question. What is the question? Balance the following equation by oxidation number method. Again in acidic medium we will see. ठीक है. So let me write, first step क्या है, to write your equation, skeletal equation. Now whenever we write skeletal equation में you just leave out the oxygen or the water molecule या H plus जितना भी है ना वो सब तुम omit कर सकते हैं. Okay, so C2H2O4, okay, giving you Mn plus 2 plus CO2 gaseous aqueous. Leave out H2 because H2 we have to add at the end, so you will be getting it properly. What is the second step? Step 2, to assign oxidation numbers and find out, okay, to assign oxidation number. Mn जो है MnO4 माइनस में it will be having a plus 7 oxidation state. You can check x plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So x minus 8 is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to plus 8 minus 1 will become what? Plus 7. So here Mn is having a plus 7 oxidation state. Oxygen has a minus 2 oxidation state. अब यहाँ पे C2H2O4, that you can find out. It is what? 2x plus 2 plus 4 into minus 2 equal to 0. So it is having 2x minus 8 plus 2 will become minus 6 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3. So here carbon is having a +3 oxidation state, here +1 -2. यहाँ पे oxygen hydrogen it does not have any change in the oxidation numbers, indicating that they are all spectator ions. Okay, here it is Mn +2. यहाँ पे carbon dioxide में what will be the oxidation state of carbon? You can just observe X plus 2 into -2, which is equal to 0. So X is equal to +4. So here it becomes +4 and oxygen will have -2. So this is your step 2. You have assigned oxidation number to all of the elements. So here we have assigned the oxidation number to all the elements in the reaction. So next step is to find out which is undergoing oxidation and which is undergoing reduction. So let me write it again. MnO4 minus with Mn having +7 charge plus C2H2O4. It has Mn +2. Here C2 will be having a +3 charge. Here Mn has a +2 charge plus CO2 where C has +4 charge. ठीक है, Mn is going from +7 to +2, तो मतलब this is a decrease in oxidation number. Okay, so that is N is equal to, मेरे पास 7 से 2 गया, मतलब यहाँ पे N should be equal to 5. Okay, and here carbon is moving from +3 to +4, but before that one thing you should understand, here it is 2 carbon, so I should put it here too so that I can have the atoms balanced, because whichever atom is undergoing oxidation or reduction it should be balanced. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे C2 है तो यहाँ पे भी मुझे C2C लिखना पड़ेगा. Here C is having an oxidation state of +3, it is going to +4 oxidation state, मतलब it is an increase in oxidation number, increase in oxidation number है, that is N is equal to कितना लिखेगा, 3 से 4 गया मतलब N is equal to 1 हो गया. ठीक है, so I have got here N is equal to 5 and here I have N is equal to 1, but remember कि ये जो decrease है या increase है that will be for 1 carbon, but here there is 2 carbon, so I should multiply here with 2. Okay, so here I have N is equal to 5, here I have N is equal to 2. What is our next step? To make these oxidation numbers, whether it is increase or decrease in the oxidation numbers, you have to make it equal. To make it equal, now 1 into 2 it will be 2. ठीक है, अब ये इक्वल करने के लिए मुझे यहाँ पे 2 और यहाँ पे 5 मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा. ओके, तो मैं इधर 2 अगर मल्टीप्लाई करती हूँ तो मुझे Mn के साथ भी 2 मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा, दैट इज MnO4 माइनस. ठीक है, प्लस अब इसके साथ मैंने C2H2O4 के साथ 5 मल्टीप्लाई किया, मतलब 5 C2H2O4 हो जाएगा. ठीक है, गिविंग यू 2 Mn +2 प्लस, अब इसके साथ मुझे 5 मल्टीप्लाई करना है, मतलब मुझे 10 CO2 लिखना पड़ेगा. yes or no, isn't it? So you have got it, the equation you have obtained. Now next step is to balance the oxygen and the hydrogen, isn't it? So for that we have to first, since there is no hydrogen on the right hand side, let us first balance the oxygen, then we can balance the hydrogen, and also it is written that it should be balanced in acidic medium, मतलब तुम्हें H plus ions का use करना पड़ेगा. So here you have how many oxygens? 10 into 2, which is equal to 20 oxygen you are having on the right hand side. On the left hand side you have 5 4s are 20 and here plus 4 into 2 8 हो जाएगा, मतलब there are 28 oxygen on the left hand side and here you have 10 into 2 which is 20 oxygen, मतलब I should add here 8 more oxygens. ठीक है, and 8 more oxygens you can add by adding water molecule H2O. So I have now 20 plus 8 28, Okay, here also I have 4 into 2 8 and 20, so 28. Both sides, left hand side, right hand sides, I have 28 oxygen atoms. Now when I add 8 oxygen atom here, along with that H atoms are also being added, that is 8 into 2 16 H plus ions are there on the right hand, H ions are on there, H atoms are there on the right hand side. So how many atoms of H do you find on the left hand side? You have 5 into 2 10 hydrogen atoms. Here you have 16 hydrogen atoms. So how many H plus should I add here? यहाँ पे 10 already है और 16 है, that means I should add 6 H plus atoms here, ions here, 6 H plus ions you should add there. Now just check whether every atom is balanced or not. This is 2 Mn, here 2 Mn, correct? 4 into 2 8 oxygen plus 4 into 5 20, that is 28 oxygen. Here also 28 oxygen I am having. How many Mn? 2 Mn, that is balanced. Carbon kitna hai? 5 into 2 10, here also 10 carbon. Remaining hydrogens, 5 2s are 10 hydrogen here plus 6 16 hydrogen, 8 2s are 16. So everything is balanced, atoms are all balanced. Now check for the charges. How many charges do you have? This is minus 2 charge plus 6 charge. So total it will be plus 4 charge on the left hand side. Here also you will find plus 4 charge. That means your charges are also balanced. Okay? Now you can consider this as a balanced chemical equation. Clear? Okay? Note down. We can do one more equation. This also we will try to balance it in the acidic medium. So today you do only, as I will give you questions based on balancing of redox reaction in the acidic medium. Okay? So we will do only that today. So here bismuth, first step is to write the skeletal equation. Already skeletal equation is written. Next is to assign oxidation numbers. Bi, it is in the elemental form, therefore it will be given the oxidation state as 0. N का हमें पता नहीं है, वो फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. ऑक्सीजन का -2 है. यहाँ Bi इज अ मोनोएटॉमिक आयन, उसके ऊपर जो चार्ज है वही उसका ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर होगा. यहाँ पे भी N का ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर हमें नहीं पता है, ऑक्सीजन का -2 है. सो फर्स्ट लेट अस फाइंड आउट ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर्स ऑफ N इन बोथ द केसेस. NO3 minus. So X, let it be oxidation number of N. So 3 into -2, which is equal to -1. So X minus 6 is equal to -1. So X is equal to 5 आ गया इधर. Okay, 6 minus 1 will be equal to 5. So in this case nitrogen is having oxidation number 5. Okay, अब यहाँ पे it will be for NO2, that is X minus 4 is equal to 0, so that is X is equal to 4. So here N का oxidation state is +4 +5. So which is getting oxidized and which is getting reduced? Let me see that. Bi goes from 0 to +3. There is a increase in oxidation number, that is N कितना होगा? 0 से 3 जा रहा है, that means N should be equal to 3. ठीक है. Here nitrogen is moving from +5 oxidation state to +4. So there is a decrease in oxidation number. Okay, that is N is equal to 1 हो गया. यहाँ पे एक नंबर का डिक्रीज हो रहा है तो N is equal to 1. So we have understood this. Now what is the next step? एटम सब सेम है ना, करेक्ट है, वो देख लेने का. Bi यहाँ पे 1, यहाँ पे 1, N करेक्ट है. ओके, ऑक्सीजन और हाइड्रोजन वो हम लोग बाद में देखेंगे. ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर हियर इट इज 3, हियर इट इज 1, चेंज इज 3. सो हियर 3 into 1 करेंगे और यहाँ पे 1 into 3, so that I can make it equal. N का वैल्यू I should make it equal. So here 3 into 1 है, मतलब I will write it as Bi plus. Here I should multiply by 3, so 3NO3 minus. Are you following? Okay. Then here I have Bi plus 3, okay, plus 3NO2. Atoms balanced है 3NO2, ठीक है. Now left side, next step is to balance the oxygen and the hydrogen. Acidic medium में करना है तो हम लोग H plus ions का use करेंगे. Here I have how many oxygen atoms? I have 9 oxygen atom. Okay, 3 into 3, 9. Here how many I have? 3 into 2, 6 oxygen atom I am having. So what should I do? I have 3 to be added on the right hand side. 3 oxygens I have to add here. So I will add plus 3H2O. I will add there. Okay. So 3 oxygen added. Here already 6 is there. So 6 plus 3, 9 oxygen ho gaya. But when I do that, I have 6 hydrogens being added at the right hand side. Left hand side mein there is no hydrogen ions. So I will add 6 H plus ions on the left hand side. Okay? So I added 6 H plus ions on the left hand side. Now hydrogen oxygen atoms are balanced. What is not balanced here? Charge not balanced here. Let us see whether the charges are balanced or not. How many charges do I have on the left hand side? I have 3 minus charges plus 6 plus charges. Total plus 3 on the negative, on the left hand side I have plus 3 charge. और right hand side में भी मेरे पास plus 3 charge ही है. That means this equation is a balanced equation. So it was a very simple one, easily you could do it. यहाँ मैंने सारा ही steps एक ही इसमें कर लिया है, but you should go according to the textbook. Read the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. There should be all the steps mentioned because this comes as a 3-mark question. Okay, so you should be writing it stepwise. So this is a balanced equation. Okay, so I will give you 3 or 4 redox equation to be balanced as a homework for today. So you can balance it and you can practice it. Okay, so today we have done only the redox reaction balancing by oxidation number method in acidic medium. We have not yet done basic medium, that we will do next time. Okay, thank you.